And we are live, ladies and gentlemen, twice over. We are on Candid Conversations on Spreaker.com as well as Candid Conversations live on Facebook. We have the ever-present antagonist.
Yeah, that's a fair word. I'll wear it with a bat.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We have the ever-present antagonist.
Poke.
Interp. Poke of all the... And it's funny because if you go poke the bear, like we got the exposed the North bear. I gotta get a bear for my company. Like I see G3 with the wolf, so I guess I gotta find me a bear or something. Shout outs to Mike Farkas and Jay Ash for being damn near everywhere a picture needs to be taken. I swear. Like that's what's up.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for my blunts.
Oh.
Because what's the point of having a conversation if there is no elevation?
Ah.
You like that one, don't you?
Yes, I do.
So as we are, you know what I mean, here again for another episode of Candid Conversations, I'd just like to bring it to your attention that Candid Conversations is brought to you by Expose the North and the Stink Coalition, because
what is good?
We are both representing those factions. As it is, you know what I mean, I'm just trying to find a way to just introduce the show well enough so that I can transfer it over to you so you can talk and I can pour my beverage.
Oh, feel free to pour your beverage, Block. What are you drinking?
Oh, I got some Catmo with some Dr. Pepper. Some Captain Morgan's with Dr. Pepper. The spiced rum, because it's just that nice.
Well, damn.
Spiced is nice, I'm telling you. So, what up, Natalie? By the way, I would be remiss if I didn't say, check out Tino The Purge. You got to get that album. It's got some quality stuff on there. By the way, I'd also be remiss if I didn't say, go to smarturl.it /ENLIT for the album made by the Hip Hop Artist of the Year for Niagara. Gotta give credit where credit's due, because what's the Stink Coalition at now? 200,000 plus spins?
Yeah, at least that.
At least?
Just the homie. Stoddy alone.
That's just not.
the plays. I'm just thinking, but I'm claiming maybe 1,000 of those too. Like I got the battle views.
I know.
I'm cool, but Stoddy got them up in like the 200,000.
I might contribute to maybe like 10,000 like total.
I wouldn't been back spitting for the past like 4 months. So
I've been doing this for the last strong for the last 2.5 years. Like I've been doing this strong and I wouldn't even say strong for the last year is when I've actually put myself into it, like for myself. More times I'm helping other people establish themselves.
For me, I'm what are we in now? October, so March, April, May, June, July, September. So I guess I'm about 8 months into like being back.
Okay.
7-8 months. I don't even have my project finished yet.
I'm still working on mine. Cheshire Black, look out for that. You know what I mean? How did I say? Cheshire Black. Because I pop up and I disappear again. Ha. Oh man, I have tracks for that. Man. Tracks for it.
Jesus.
Yep. I'd like to thank him too. So before we go down that road, what do you think about micro dosages of psychotropics and their effect on the mental health? Or those who...
I think that governments have been testing fucking people. Like, they've been testing, like, psychedelic drugs and shit like that on people since, like, the fucking 70s, man.
Groovy, baby. No, they have.
They have. They've been fucking dosing people with LSD for fucking ever.
Don't forget opium.
Opium, everything, bro, everything. Right. Anything made in a lab originally is made in a government lab. It's not like John down the street can just make that shit and be the first one to do it.
Not everybody out here is Breaking Bad. I feel you on that one, yeah.
Like, so all that shit originates in a government-controlled lab. They make it for a reason. That's why I hate Big Pharma, man.
Yeah, no, I honestly would rather smoke a blunt than actually take half of the prescriptions I've gotten. But, you know...
The idea of microdosing anything like a psychedelic, like, I don't know. maybe it might be beneficial for some people.
Okay.
But I would not qualify those people. Like, I don't want to be insulting to people who need mental health help and shit. But, like, those wouldn't be the people that I'd be like, hey, you know, you're of sound mind and body. I'd be like, hey, you need to escape reality to even exist in reality. You know what I mean?
Well, what if that reality that they're escaping? Well, what if this reality isn't for them? Like those people, like if they're
there is only one reality.
How can you say that when we are two different people with two different perspectives on a good percentage?
Because everything is, there's still only one ultimate truth in the world that we exist in. Like, you have the blunt in your hand right now. There is no reality where I am possessing the blunt. As much as I want to possess the blunt, there is no reality why I am possessing the blunt.
Well, so you don't believe in the multiverse theory, then?
That there's like somewhere there's another me and another you, and they're existing in different ways.
Where you'd be holding the blunt and I'd be holding the cigarette. Yeah.
No, I believe that there's other, we can't be so selfish to think that we're the only things that exist in the universe. But there's no carbon copy of me and you that exists somewhere.
I don't know, man. I've had people tell me that they've seen doppelgangers of people that look like me.
Well, that's because, bro, it's just like, it's a statistical possibility that you're going to run into somebody that looks like you. There's fucking billions of people on the planet and only so many combinations for facial structure.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, everybody really kind of fits a mold. Like, noses have certain shapes, eyes have certain shapes.
Okay. I'm hearing you, but, like, I don't know. For me, like, I don't think a psychotropic would work for me because
you're normal.
I already have, and I have a...
Like I said, I don't want to sound like I'm insulting people who need...
mental health guidance or direction. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. But, like, we have to have these discussions for them to know how people think of their perspective so we can get them or we can get a conversation going instead of, oh, you have anxiety, so I'm not going to talk to you, or you're depressed, or I'm not going to talk to you. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. It's like once people identify that they have a mental health concern, a lot of the time they're shunned by society, and that is
very true.
That doesn't help the situation. You know what I mean? That kind of that puts them further into their psychoses, so to speak. So, like, I don't know. It's a very delicate subject, to say the least, when it comes to talking about anybody's well-being. That was the lovely sound of a Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, because I bought it in a case for $3.88.
This guy's gotta fucking drop every product.
Yo, one of these companies, an employee from one of these companies are gonna see me drop a line like that, and they're gonna be like, clever, we need to get him. Or they're just going to steal it and run with it. One of the two.
I'm sure they're going to be all over that. I'm so glad he bought it on sale at a fucking grocery store.
Food basics. Because that's what's up.
Dollar days.
I don't
even know if that's on right now. I just want to do that.
No. All I know is I was walking through the place and I saw someone picking up like 4 cases. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? And I looked at the price. I'm like, what am I doing, bro? And I got like 3 of them.
I do that too sometimes. I'm bad for that.
I'm terrible.
I'll go home and be like, yeah, here's like 8 of something that we really probably don't need, but it was on sale.
Exactly. And that saves you from having to buy it later.
No, I'll just go through it like 8 times as quick.
Oh, man. You see, for me, like, I don't know. There's something like this Dr. Utker pizza. Dr. Utker. It's like the pizza tastes really good, but it's so damn small. Like, I could eat a whole thing by myself. And I know I shouldn't, but I could. You know what I mean? It's just like, so I end up buying a couple of them, you know what I mean? And I'm looking at them like, why do we buy so many of these small-ass pizzas?
Why don't we just buy one big-ass pizza?
Exactly. Shout out to Delicio for making a proper-sized pizza.
Nah, it's still not big enough, bro.
Really?
I can eat like 3/4 of that myself easily.
I'm not gonna lie. I could work my way through a Delicio. Like it takes me a while. It takes me like through the course.
It's just because of the thick crust.
Yes.
It's the thick crust that gets you.
If I make it in the afternoon, like if I make it in the early afternoon, by late evening, that thing's done. But if I make it in the late evening, then probably the next day. That's just what it is. I don't.
Is it delivery? No, it's Delicio.
Exactly. Speaking of pizza, I didn't sit here munching on some Lay's pizza chips. Hey. And apparently dying in the process. Delicio. Topsy's laughing. We have people in the room here. Shout out to the 5 people watching. You know what I mean? I was in one of my friends' lives earlier, and she had like 18 people. I sat there salty as fuck, just like, yo, where my numbers at? You know what I mean? Like, yo, we're bringing some love and shit. You know what I mean? Like. We talking some serious business right here.
Share blocks, links is what he's saying.
Basically, yo, I'm not calling names, and I'm just saying this in general because it's pretty much a good percentage of the 2,000 plus friends I have. Some of them aren't following me, whatever. But you post something, I share it because we work with each other. You know what I mean? So you think if I'm working with you on any level and I post something, you're going to share it, right?
Yeah.
That's not how it is, bro. That is not how it goes. It's not how it goes. And like,
I'm pretty sure I'm horrible for that. I'll be honest, I'm horrible for that.
But you work.
even Stoddy, bro. Even Stoddy's like, thanks for sharing. I'll share something and be like, thanks for sharing my track, bro. I'm gonna be like, honestly, man, like, I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm horrible for that.
Yeah, but you put up like the tracks you share, we're on. So
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I get the indirect benefit, but like there's situations where I'm sitting there like, okay, wait a minute, don't we work with each other? How are you not sharing my shit? Like, wait a minute, if I do it, I want to know, and I want to ask him directly and be like, so is there a particular reason why you can share someone else's stuff but you can't share mine? Oh, I don't see it, bro. Bullshit. I'll call it bullshit right now. By the way, I got to call Wish back because I just bought this 7 port hub, and the son of a bitch isn't working properly. I plugged that stupid thing into my computer, and I turned it on, and my computer shut down. How the fuck is my hub shutting down my computer?
That's awesome. Capitalism.
That brings me back to the original problem with the computer. Bro,
Capitalism.
I'm not even going to tell you on camera how much I just spent on my computer, yo. What up, what up? One of the few people that actually pop in from my high school. Tiffany Tranter. What up? You know what I mean?
What up?
Like this, you think I'm a bastard now, my dude? Oh my God!
I was a straight A student, perfect attendance, so well behaved.
Nah, I can't even say I was that. I finished with a 75. I failed 8 classes and finished with a 75 average.
Near that.
No.
I graduated when I was like 23.
Oh, but you graduated, so you know what? Fast shouts. But no, seriously, I finished with a 75 average, even though I failed 8 classes. So that shows you where my head was at. And I tutored 5 people in calculus, but failed the class. How the fuck do you tutor someone who passes a class and then not get the mark done? Bringle. Hashtag BRINGLE. Bringle.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of just dropped out young and worked and sold drugs.
I went through the whole hustle. I went through the school. I went from kindergarten all the way through to OAC. Never transferred once except from elementary to middle school, and from middle school to high school. And then because I thought I had a course that I needed, an extra course that I needed, I went to another high school in Pickering. I went to Pickering High for a year in 2003, 2004.
Oh, fuck. I don't even think I can remember all the schools I've been to, bro.
The only reason I can remember the schools I've been to and the years I was there is because every year, starting in grade 1, the year ended with the grade I was in.
Oh, okay.
So from 91 to 99, and then 2000, the zeros, 10, and then 11, 12, 13. So It just, I'm a numbers nerd, bro. I used to play Number Muncher for like hours on the computer. I'd finish all my homework and I'd hit the computer and Number Munchers. Just boom, boom. Crazy game where you have to eat numbers based on, so they give you a number. Say they give you 3. And you have to eat multiples of 3. So like 3, 6, 9, 12, whatever. That number's on the grid. You have to use a character and eat it.
Bro, that sounds so boring.
Bro, yo, man, if you know the... Pretty impressive considering how much time you spend playing Smash Bros. Yo, can I tell you how the last year of school I spent playing Smash Brothers? Like, Smash... Yo, we took over the SAC class. Oh, my gosh. We took over the SAC room. And it was the SAC room. Okay, say this door was open. Mm-hmm. And then it was like it just went right to this wall behind you. Okay. That's how big the SAC room felt.
Yeah.
Me, this next dude Chris, this next dude Steven, who's athletic, and this next dude Akil, who's athletic too. All up in the room. And then we have rotations of like mans like Ryan Pottenin and fucking who else? Sheldon Smith. Like these guys I went to school with from like time. Shout outs to all of y'all if you're watching. But yeah, man, we go to school like from the first day from registration. It was, we went to register, then we went to the SAC room, and we were there from 10 o'clock till 7 p.m. The first day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. It was definitely some fun.
I did my gaming back in the day, but I did not do that shit.
Yo, it was...
Actually, no, wait, I can't say that. In computer class, we did that. We all... Okay. Somebody got a hold of, there was like this fucking, like, almost like a Star Wars style game that you could fucking play.
Okay.
It was like Call of Duty type shit.
Counter-Strike, probably.
No, like it was Star Wars. Like it was actually Star Wars characters and shit. It was fucking going back fucking forever.
Okay.
But you could all play like LAN like through each other's computers. So our whole computer class while the teacher was up teaching would be sitting there fucking playing this fucking game, just killing each other and shit.
Oh my goodness, wow. Yeah, we had this game called Counter-Strike.
Right,
that we did that with, yeah.
I was never into the computer games back then.
Nah, there's just too many buttons.
I played a pinball game.
Really?
Yeah. I had a pinball game on my computer at home.
There's this game called Mortal Kombat.
I played outside.
Yeah. I was on the football team for the last 2 years of school, so you know what I mean. Like, I put in my work. But while I was in band, we discovered this game called Mortal Kombat. And it was basically Pong, the original Pong.
Wait, Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat.
That sounds like something I really want to play, but I hope it's a real like life game as opposed to a video game.
No, it's a video game.
Oh.
But like it's like Pong, like tennis basically, but different power-ups pop up.
Oh, I remember that shit, yeah.
And then, like, if you hit it, you got a power. It would turn into a bomb or something, and then, like...
I remember that.
Or, like...
playing with my buddies.
Yeah, multiple spheres. Yeah, man, it was crazy.
GoldenEye.
Of course. They're remaking that!
GoldenEye was the shit.
GoldenEye
definitely a lot of fucking stoned nights, drunk nights, just teenage nights. GoldenEye.
Speaking of... Oh, man, you know what else? There was the, Mario Kart.
Diddy Kong Racing.
Diddy Kong Racing.
Bro, when they brought in the planes, game over.
Yo, man, I'm just back on Mario Kart. They have Mario Kart for Android, ladies and gentlemen. So if you don't have that, I recommend, if you got the space on your phone, download that piece. It's a good time.
No, Diddy Kong Racing, I think, was the best of the racing games back then.
I'm trying. We're playing on the PlayStation 3 now. Sonic and Sega Super All Stars Racing.
Classics.
Yeah. It's like you can see where they copied, like where they bit what. Like in Mario Kart, you can drift, right?
Yeah.
And depending on how long you drift for, it gives you a turbo boost.
Yeah.
So there's 2 stages to their turbo boost. Well, there's 3 stages to the Sega version of the turbo boost. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different, but you know what I mean? It's kind of the same.
It's like, you stole that mechanic, motherfuckers.
They did. I'm positive. It's hilarious, though. The similarities in these
Well, realistically, all you have to do is figure out one way to have one little aspect of the code different, and then you can be like, that's my own shit. It just has the same result.
Yep.
Or a very, very, very similar result.
But there's only certain ways to get to, like, there's only some ways you can get to a certain point. For example, like, if I'm making a game where people are walking through the forest and the only way to cross the river is to swing on a vine, not necessarily. Okay, that doesn't exactly work. Okay, like, there's only one way to jump, for example.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, like, if I program a jump, I program a jump. It's a jump regardless of where I'm jumping. It's still a jump. So, is that copying? Is that considered copying? Or is that just foolishness?
Well, see, you'd have to go under the premise that the entire game before that was designed completely differently. So even the commands to make that jump happen, even though it looks the same, would be coded very differently. It would be coded to relate to how the original game was coded.
Yeah, but, like, I find most games...
Like, for instance, like, if you say you take, like, Mario, so dude's got red, right? Like, and then you've got, I don't know, some other game where dude jumps and he was wearing green. You've coded everything for that jump spot to be a red dot. If somebody presses that corresponding button. So when it comes to code, no, you can't. I mean, it'd be hard as hell to say that they stole something, because you could say everything up to that is different, so the way that it's actually done in code would be different.
Okay. Because the way I'm looking at it, it's like, I'm looking at
it's a pure swag jack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, basically. But most games...
You did it differently, so you're good.
Like, most games play the same. Like, most shooters play the same as most racing games play
Well, that's
the
just
same.
it. Like, Battlefield and Call of Duty, similar style games, although Battlefield's way fucking better.
I beg to differ.
But, like, first-person shooter style like that. But their initial coding and the way that they're coding and the process would be different.
Okay. All right.
So...
Wine and weed again. Yeah. Jenny, looks like you're going to be putting Dave to bed again. Yeah, probably. They should make a song called Whining and Weedin'. Terp, you down?
Whining and weeding.
Weedin' and whining.
Alright, who said that?
It's Captain Mo tonight. Lori said it. Shout outs to Lori Miranda for tuning in. We will have her on here at some point again, chopping it up with us. But yeah, whining and weeding. I like when I get suggestions for songs from the public, because it makes me feel like a goal of...
And weeding.
Whining and weeding. Just coffee wrong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hell of an evening, can't believe it. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I can whine and weed.
You need the right beat. You have to be chill as fuck.
I have to be chill. We got beats. We can look for the beat, too. Like, I could even go through this and look for the beat. Are we going to look for the beat while we're live on Candid Conversations?
Is that really what's about to happen?
Is that about to happen? Okay, I guess. Okay, let's see here. Indio Mentals.
Ugh.
I'm going to go to the Anno folder.
Anno about to get a bunch of beat plays.
Yeah, man.
3 seconds of each one. Nope.
Let's see here. Let's see. I have some picked out, some sent to people already.
I've got a whole bunch that I'm sitting on right now. You sent me quite a few, and they're dope.
Yeah, bro.
I've definitely got more than enough beats for my album to be finished very soon.
Okay, good. That's what I was trying to furnish.
Well, there's certain beats that I own that I'm only gonna use for specific purposes now.
Oh, snap. Alyssa, what up? How's it going? Another friend from high school.
Oh.
Yeah. Try to help me stay in the right direction. Gotta appreciate those ones.
Somehow, even though I was a fuck up, I was always still that friend for my other friends.
If I had a friend like me, I probably would have graduated with honors. You know what I mean? This is definitely not the beat for that, but it is a tough fucking beat. Wait for the beat to drop.
All right.
Yo, remember how we were talking about video games?
Yeah.
It sounds like a Contra beginning. Or something.
Okay. Okay.
I say we just get rid of this one right now. Nah. Need something nice and calm to start.
I had something for this already.
Doesn't matter. Whining and weeding is better.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Well, conceptually, if it wasn't for the Cheshire Black album, I'd agree with you. If it was a mixtape thing, I say you're right. But you know what I mean? It's a Cheshire Black album, so I gotta.
I can do it on this.
Yeah. And we didn't circle of an evening to do. Yeah. Yeah, we are serious about this. Okay.
Yeah, I can do this. I can do that hook right there.
Okay, so, bam. What a productive day.
Alright, so that track will exist.
Okay, so I'm gonna put bracket Terp. Because
that's what she said.
life on the edge. That's what it's called.
Just do the hook just like that, so calm. You just one and leave. I can't believe. Track like that, you can make a fire video out of too.
Oh,
just
man.
sitting back at a winery or something like that, fucking blunt, fucking.
Can
bottles.
I even smoke a winery? Can I smoke a blunt at a winery, bro? Can I? Legit? I don't think I can.
Bro, they have.
I don't
Look
think-
it up, bro. They have a tour bus that goes around, and it's a weed bus, bro. And he does weed and wine tours.
Okay, that's what's up. How about
Have you never
boy?
heard of that, dude?
Whining and weeding, then I gotta go pee it.
What?
We got it though. We got it. We're whining and weeding. It's a hell of an evening, and we do what we do to survive. Some shit like that.
Yeah, man.
We're whining, we're
And
weeding,
weeding,
and coughing, and I'm wheezing, but it's what we do when we getting high. Or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, shit, that's what it is. We just came up with a track right there. Do we have to give, like, we might have to give her some credit for, like, the idea and something.
was
It was Lori. Lolo.
Alright. You got DistroKid?
You got Distro Kid? Yeah, man, the line went with the beat. I'm telling you, we have the beat right here. I'll even play it again. Yeah, man, I can see it. I can hear it. Oh, because of the glass, yeah. I drink it out of this because I want to put a vibe.
I can write a hook to this like a motherfucker.
Oh, just letting it right out. Oh, man. It is too funny right now, though. She said she's laughing. That's great. Oh, man. That's what we're here to do. Bring some entertainment. Nigga, what?
I can't say that.
Play a what?
Play a what?
Okay. I see this. I acknowledge it.
Yeah, bro.
I acknowledge the Weed and Wine Tour.
Yeah, bro.
And
It's right there in the Niagara Falls Tourism. Things to do. Niagara Weed and Wine Tours.
I commit to, I think,
I will be.
my birthday is the 22nd of July. My anniversary is the 27th of July. So from the 22nd to the 27th, I'm going to do something that involves that, baby. That right there.
I am getting drunk on that bus and getting high on that
I'm
bus.
getting high on the bus and getting drunk on the bus. Then getting sober, and then I get high on the bus, and then I'm getting drunk on the bus. Because I can get sober, and then get drunk on the bus, and then get high on the bus. And then get sober. Yo.
I'll show up for the show and be like, yo, where's Block? I don't know. He got on a bus. We haven't seen him since.
Exactly, yo. Yo, honestly, I want to kick myself for not getting on the Lund bus. Shout out to the Lund crew. But fuck, bro, it was crazy. They had all kinds of pictures. It was like 42 of them or something. 44 of them on the bus.
That sounds horrible.
Bro, it was insane.
That sounds so unappealing.
Nah, bro. Like, the bus was open space. It was lit, and then it was lit, and then they were lit. It was just a fun time.
Too many people in the small.
Nah, bro. I agree. It can go wrong unless, you know what I mean, you have the right vibe.
Not even that. It can be a perfect night. I just feel it'd be a night where I'd be like, yo, I'm in a fucking can with 50 other people.
I chose to take my own car, but like that's only because I want to go when I want to go. And with my daughter the way she is, I never know if I'm gonna be called. So
Hey, I used to do like limo nights and shit. Like I know what it's like to like get the party bus and shit.
but you see, the limo I can't do.
No.
The small limo, like
No. But we would get like the fucking stretch. Not necessarily a Hummer, but like a stretch truck.
Okay.
My buddy had a buddy who owned a limo fucking company.
It'd have to be at least a truck.
It was dope though. We went up to fucking Toronto and shit. One night we legit just parked in fucking a Big B parking lot for like 4 hours. and then we ended up sitting in some subdivision. We all just piled out onto somebody's front lawn and just started smoking all these blunts. We were just randomly in the middle of some subdivision somewhere, and so some random people would have just seen a limo pull up, like 20 fucking people just pile out of a limo and just start lighting up blunts and shit.
Where do you see a problem in that kind of situation? I don't understand.
I'm sure that the homeowners weren't exactly the happiest.
Well, are you as 3 people going to say that 20 people that are going to get intoxicated? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Oh my goodness. We got some crazy stuff happening by way of shows and podcasts. We got Hardline coming up on Friday. That's Friday around 6 o'clock. Of course, you know, time keeps on slipping. I know it's ticking.
Slipping into
See. And then we got the Terrell Effect on Saturday. Almost said Friday. On Saturday, make myself out, at 12 p.m. Then we have, oh my goodness, Tough Talks with Tilly and the Block, and that happens either somewhere between Sunday and Tuesday. Like, check the, you know what I mean? Check the list, and it'll let you know when I go live. And then we have this, Candid Conversations, on Wednesdays at 6, but today was at 7:30 because, you know, I had some daddy-daughter time, and he had other business to handle.
None your business.
None your business.
That's all. Just mind your business.
Not your business, burrito boy. Oh man, yes, I am pleased with these microphones. I am very pleased. I am sitting here and I'm just like, yes. Because I can practice now my sets better. You know what I mean? And I can, like, bring this to the shows and, no, boom, this is mine. No one else gets to use it but me. Plug it in when I'm on, plug it out when I'm gone. Just straight, homie.
Like, yo, I can totally see that too. Fucking somebody coming up after you're done spitting, and then just go to grab the mic from you, just like, motherfucking no.
Nah, bro. Nah.
Grab that shit with the cord, B.
That shit over there is for you, son.
They should have done gave you yours by now.
Yo, I even got one for a collaborator. Where's the other one? Where'd I put the other one?
Oh,
it's right here. Yeah. Boom. Got the other one right here, you know what I mean? So, it's all good. Stereo. I'm now in stereo. Watch that. Bam. But, yeah. In stereo on the microphone. Now back to mono.
Because that's what's needed.
Yeah. No, I didn't have to do that, but you notice the difference.
Starbucks.
Yeah. I ain't mad at that. Actually, is that a caramel one?
This one was caramel, yeah.
Yeah.
The other one I got here is mocha.
Never tried the mocha. Yeah. Disc almost full. That's exactly why I'm getting a new computer.
When's that coming?
Should be here between the 6th and the 8th, but it still has to get built and programs put on it, so I'll probably have it by like the 10th.
Have you already like picked it out and all that shit?
Yeah, everything, ordered it and everything. It's on its way.
I remember computer shopping when I was younger. I'd be so excited because you'd be like, what games does this one come with?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's...
You know, but I would have like some badass flight simulator or something on it, and you're like, I've never played this game before, and you thought it was the coolest thing in the world, and it's just like a free game on this shitty computer you just bought.
Yeah. I remember when Prince of Persia came on the computers.
I hated that game.
Oh, my gosh. I
found it so repetitive, bro. I was like, oh, look, I beat that puzzle. Now I'm in another room. Gotta beat a puzzle. Now I'm in another room. Gotta beat a puzzle. Now I'm in another room.
Here's a
hey,
song.
guess what?
There's a song.
There's another puzzle. Hey, look. If you go in the next room, there's a little bit of a puzzle. You're like,
it's like Zelda.
It was like the least... No, Zelda was like... You could get into Zelda. Prince of Persia was literally just puzzles. Just instead of like moving shit with your finger, you're just moving it with a little dude.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I know the newer Prince of Persia stands the time. Crazy.
See, I'm kind of biased when it comes to that shit because I like the Assassin's Creed series.
Okay.
And they do that style of gameplay.
Parkour.
The parkour shit way better.
I'm not gonna lie. I have the Ezio trilogy, and I got to get back into it because it's pretty tough.
I have the one where they're in like the fucking Greek Isles and shit.
Okay.
And they tell like the stories of like Socrates and all those fuckers.
Okay.
Bro, the game is huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
It's a massive franchise for sure.
Like to legit like get into a boat and just sail for like 5 minutes before you hit an island.
Yeah.
Like it's nuts.
That's bonkers.
Or if you like decide to like walk across like from one side of the map to the next,
yeah,
you're devoting like an hour and a half to 2 hours and you're not even getting to the other side of the map, you're getting to the other side of the island that you're on to then jump on your boat and go to another island.
That's crazy.
Bro, it's huge.
That's bonkers. I definitely must admit.
The way games are nowadays is ridiculous.
Yeah, because they have more graphic, like the graphics card that's going into this thing is just like, oh my gosh, my brain is just shaking with excitement.
Have you seen Red Dead Redemption 2?
Seen it, yeah.
Bro, some of the like the views and the landscapes and that shit, like you could screenshot that shit and people would think it's an actual picture from like a mountainous region somewhere. Like, it looks so ridiculously good. There'll be, like, birds flying in the background and deer off eating some fucking grass or some shit.
Wow.
And you're just, like... Like, I've found times before when I was playing the game, and I'd be, like, riding my horse, and I'm supposed to, like, go left to go to the city here or something like that, and I just, like, keep going straight, because I'm just, like, looking at, like, waterfalls and shit. I'm just, like, all stone going. Like, I want to go here, man.
That's great. That's great.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Like, the detail is stunning nowadays, but, like, but again, like, the systems are moving faster than televisions nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the PS5. I think that's going to blow shit away, bro.
I don't doubt that.
Like, it's going to be intense. And they're going they finally, for the first time ever, because Grand Theft Auto has never been, like, an original release for a system.
Yeah.
It's never broken at the same time as the system has. And for the first time ever, Grand Theft Auto 6 and the PS5 are going to come out. Like, it's going to be the release game.
Flagship.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's going to be an insane drop. I plan on throwing $1,000 at whatever my closest retailer is the day that happens. Because you know it's going to be expensive as shit.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to see what they do with that.
Yeah, that'll be bonkers, for sure. For sure. But see, my problem with Grand Theft Auto is I can't get into the story because I'm too busy fucking around with the star system.
Well, you want to know what happened to me, bro, with Grand Theft Auto?
Okay.
And I still have yet to fully have beaten the game now. I've watched another buddy beat it, so I do know the endings. Like, I've seen all the endings.
Okay.
But on my own game, on my PS3, before I had my PS4, I was playing it. And I got to, like, 85% of the game, bro, and my file corrupted.
Oh, fuck that shit.
Exactly, bro. I'm like loading into my shit the one day. I'm all stoned. I'm just like, and it just like can't load. I'm just like, oh, damn, if that's gonna fucking happen to me, turn the shit off. Fucking pull the disc out, looking at him. Fucking sit back down. It's like can't load. And I'm just like, yo, like, I think I'm gonna snap something right about now.
Oh fuck.
So then I got the PS4. And I got the game for the PS4, but I was like, you know what? Fuck one player. I'm going to focus on online.
Okay.
Because there's no way in fucking hell that I'm fucking committing that much damn time to the same fucking storyline.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was so fucking pissed, bro.
I could only imagine the hurt. Oh.
Like, it was so close to the end, too. Like, I was just, like, in, like, the high 80s, maybe. And I'm just like, are you kidding me, man?
Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
So, Rockstar, if you could ever find my game, that'd be fantastic. Because then I'll play it again.
Rockstar!
I haven't even played Grand Theft Auto, really, since Red Dead came out. Red Dead's a fire game. I recommend it to anybody who's into online gaming.
I haven't played the game at all.
No.
Not the first or the second. I don't know what it is about it that doesn't. It's not. I'm not sure if it's not that it doesn't appeal to me or that I just have interest in other things.
Well, you have to be to be honest, it's a period piece. You have to like cowboys. Cowboys in like that time period has to be something that interests you. Otherwise, you're gonna look at the game like Like, for instance, another one of my favorite games is the Mafia trilogies.
Okay.
Because that time period fascinates me. I love that shit. So I play those games. But then you throw on some game about, like, the 60s or the 70s or some shit where gangs are wearing these fucking bright-ass colors and slapping each other. I'm not playing that game. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that.
Man.
So it's a period piece. So if you're not into cowboys and all that shit, then you're not really going to be feeling it anyway.
Well, share the laughter. Hashtag share the laughter. She's still laughing at me there randomly at home.
Oh.
Yeah. I had a look on my face. I probably still have that look on my face.
Yeah. I'm kind of drawn on about video games. I used to not game much, and then I don't know, I got older and now I love it, bro.
I've always had time for gaming sometime. Like, I'm sporadic.
I went years without having any time for gaming. So, now that I have the time, I love it.
Yeah. We make the time all the time to play one of the games. Like, the fact that we beat Borderlands 1 and 2 was just spectacular. We're still kind of working on the pre-sequel.
Did I tell you what I did? I don't know if I said it. Did I tell you what I did to my kid? Because every now and then, he's 9 now.
Okay.
And every now and again, he gets that video game ego, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm the best, and he's like, I'm the king. And then probably about 6 months ago, or maybe a year ago, when that Sega Genesis, that like old school one that you can play the old games on, came out.
Okay.
He said something about being like the video game king of the house. I was like,
oh boy.
And I just read on the back of the box that we had Mortal Kombat. I'm like, all right, listen. I'm like, gonna go up to your room because the game was hooked up in his room. Like, we're gonna go up to your room, and you got to beat me in this game to be the king, bro. I tanned him, bro. Tanned him. It was like 10, 15 games, bro. I finally just put the controller down and said practice, and walked out the room.
Oh man.
And like probably a month not even like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
we were playing. He wanted to play Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
And
No.
arrogant, right? He's a little 9-year-old now. He's a year older now. He's been playing Fortnite for a year. He's pretty good at that shit.
Yeah.
You know, he's got that video game kit in him now, right?
Yeah.
Bro, it was disgusting how much I tanned him that night.
No.
It was like probably 20 rounds, bro.
Oh, jeez.
I let him win the last round.
Okay.
I let him win the last round.
Okay.
Yeah, the last game I finally let him win. Because he was fucking losing it, bro.
Oh, man. Like, I don't even know. Like, she's legit beat me a couple of times in DC versus Mortal Kombat.
Well, don't you think it's better that they get happy because they actually earned the win?
Yeah, that's why I whooped ass.
Exactly, like that. Like
Game.
people give me flack. They're like, "Oh, you're a monster." I'm like, I don't want him to think he can just win everything.
Life is going to be hard on you, son, daughter. You know what I mean? People, life can be hard.
Exactly.
You just got to be harder. It's just what it is.
And I mean, realistically, it's a video game. It's not like we're doing anything brutal.
What's going on, Matt? How's it going, Shoshana? Yeah, no, exactly. It's not like you're on the gridiron, like you know what I mean? 10 push-ups! No, do a lap! Stop your lap! 15 jump and
Dad, put me in an armbar again!
Oh, man.
Well, no, I don't know. That shit... But you know what? That shit builds character. Because you know what
Yeah.
I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for the day when he actually whoops my ass in those games. Like that day when, you know, maybe I go in a little bit cocky and kind of give him that first few hits, and then all that goes through my head as my life's draining and I can't hit him back is, this motherfucker's actually figured this shit out. Now I got some competition in the house, and now it's on.
And that's why I like the co-op games, because them versus games and competitive games, like I'm showing you, all down to which one? Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympics. I've heard kids go off on that shit, eh? Oh my goodness, you say some things that, like, in a way that you know they want to swear, but they're just not swearing. It's like...
Bro, have you ever heard Fortnite?
I've heard of it.
Have you ever heard the way kids talk on that shit?
No.
Bruh.
I've seen the Orange Justice more times than I'd like, but...
Sometimes I'll walk up and I'll just pull my kids' headphones out just so I can hear what's going on, right? Fuck this, fuck that, you little... Yeah, bro.
No.
N-bomb dropped like a motherfucker. And I'm not talking about the nukes.
Oh, wow.
And I'm talking about, like, 8-year-old little white dudes. Like... And I'm like, And my kid, he's innocent, right? He doesn't like swearing and shit. He's looking at me, he's like, there's so much swearing. I'm like... Welcome to online gaming, bud. Like, I don't know what to... Because I'll be like, turn off the sound. He'll be like, then I can't talk to my friends. I'm like, well, you got some issues here, because that's online gaming.
Yeah, that's how they talk, bro.
You should hear me sometimes. I'm the biggest asshole.
Yo, she has to leave the room when I'm playing, son.
if I'm online, bro, I'll legit sing songs about people.
Oh, man.
Like, I'll be, like, hunting them down and singing songs about how bad they are at the game and shit, and, like, foul things that my horse in the game is going to do to their mom.
Oh, my goodness. This is not appropriate. But it is controversial. And that's what I promise you.
That was great. Oh, I'm the biggest asshole in the game.
Oh, man.
I'm that guy who'll just, like, go up to somebody, because in the game there's kind of a thing where, like, if you make this whistle noise, people kind of know that you're not going to fuck them up.
Yeah.
So I'll, like, make the whistle noise, I'll, like, ride up to them and shit like that. They'll have, like, they'll have, like, deer or something that they just hunted. Like, all this expensive shit on the back of the thing. I'll just, like, get off my horse, walk right down, and just plant TNT right next to them and just fucking run away.
That is such an asshole thing to do, bro.
It is the biggest asshole thing to do, bro.
Why would you do that? They're gonna die.
Yeah, they do. And then they try to chase me, and then I just snipe them in the face.
Oh my goodness.
I'm a huge asshole in that game, bro.
Why the largest? Oh man.
You should see me with the bow and arrow. You can have these shoot flaming arrows. So like anything that they hit just instantly catches on fire, bro.
Oh.
When you catch a horse with that, well, dude's riding, it's fucking classic because the horse collapses and just catches on flames and he goes stumbling forward.
Oh my goodness.
Fucking love it. People just be riding by. I'll just be like, you just see their horse galloping and then just collapse into a pile of flames.
Oh my mercy.
Yeah.
It does look pretty hilarious.
It is.
That's when you picture it.
It is the funniest shit.
When you
Or
picture
when
it,
you play with
it's
the TNT and shit too, like you can get like arrows with TNT on them.
okay.
So you get a horse with one of those. It's just fucking because it doesn't blow up right away, right? So the horse is still running a bit, and then I'll just like.
Oh, does it blow up into meat chunks?
No, just
No.
no. Charred, burned corpse of a horse.
Meat chunks, bro.
They're not.
That has to be
They
meat chunks.
they went. There was a lot of controversy when the game first came out from like
I can imagine.
animal rights activists.
Oh my goodness! It's a video game.
Thank you, but they didn't want it to be too realistic and glorify harming animals because you're supposed to hunt, but you're not supposed to harm. So they obviously didn't want it to make it seem fun to blow up the squirrel with TNT.
Why wouldn't they?
But it's still fun to blow up the squirrels with TNT. Like I do it.
I mean, like meat chunks, though.
But there's no meat chunks and shit.
There's no meat chunks. That's
No.
not a legit. It's illegitimate.
But ironically, if I were to walk up to your character and shoot him in the face, your head would blow off into little meat chunks.
That escalated.
Yeah.
I'm talking about fucking animals and shit. Why
No, I'm just saying, like, that's...
mine gotta blow up.
comparatively, they're allowed to do that to human characters in the game, but they don't do it to animals. Now, I'm pretty left on the fucking spectrum, but that's kind of crazy to complain about meat chunks in a video game.
Oh my mercy. Gonna put that on a shirt for Dave.
What?
Oh my mercy.
Oh, my mercy?
Yeah. That's a good one. Oh man, we are here on Candid Conversations. We've been chopping it up with Interp. It is your boy. You know the block. Just, talking the walk, saying dog, saying the pot, saying shop.
That's what she said.
I had KFC yesterday.
That's also what she said.
I wasn't too thrilled with it.
That's what she said.
Oh wait, this is the part where you're supposed to ask questions.
Oh, yeah. Okay. How's your week been, Block?
Busy than a month. Well, I mean, the last week. Well, so far it's Wednesday. I've had a couple of appointments. I have an appointment tomorrow. I have a meeting tomorrow, and I have an appointment tomorrow. I have to coordinate with a couple of people about a project that we had in mind. There's that Widen and Weeding track that, is now on the agenda.
I think we're going to have to write that up and get that written up for Friday.
You know what I mean? And then we got Hardline. So, other than, bringing the daughter to her appointments and the wife to her appointments. Shout out to the fams, the wife and the daughter. You know what I mean? Just been kind of trying to get this stuff coordinated so I can upgrade my systems.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. Another question for the Block.
Okay.
I gotta make this a doozy.
Oh, plus the music awards. The Niagara Music Awards.
Oh, yeah. Why
Sunday.
don't you fucking
talk
about that for a second?
Talk about that. Oh, my goodness. I want to shout out Todd Brown for the Niagara Music Awards and all those who are a part of his team. Understandably, there are, nothing ever goes the way you want it to. Nothing ever goes all the way anybody wants it to, right? Even when we get the Junos, it's probably not going to be where we want it to be, or there's going to be something that we see as an issue with it. But with the Niagara Music Awards now and the evolution that I've seen in the 4 years that I've gone, or the 3 years that I've gone, it is going in the right direction. It's got promise. We just need more, what's the word I'm looking for here? Accountability.
Okay.
We need more accountability. Someone has to be able to explain why things are the way they are and take responsibility for them not being the way they could be for the betterment of all involved. Now, that being said, I ended up with VIP entrance to it, and as did the wife-inger, which I'm still trying to figure out, but I just went with it. And, yeah, it was star-studded, because, I mean, a lot of the people that, I was sitting at the table with Riley Michaels and Bones. Oh, jeez. I wish I remember the name of the band. But, basically performers and presenters I was sitting at the table with. And then award winners kind of coordinated my seating location. So, and then, you know what I mean? I knew people who won awards. So it's just like, I feel like by proxy, the energies that are around me are more positive and kind of directing me in a general manner that is good for my business. So yeah, shout outs to everybody that was out there. You know what I mean? Like everybody, there's so many people to name. Yeah, shout outs to the people that weren't there that should have been there. You know what I mean? Yourself included.
It's all good, man.
And you know what I mean?
I honestly, it's not really a thing that I ever concern myself with.
Yeah, but by proxy, I will receive your award when the politics are less particular.
I prefer the politics, bro. A lot of people from outside of our area are paying attention to what I'm doing and liking it. I've had conversations.
Oh, I get that. I have people like that I wish I could remember hailing me up. You know what I mean? Like, but because of this whole pace of life,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's just like, okay, yeah, how are you doing? What's up? We got to see each other a couple more times for me to remember you solidly, but I know who you are. You know what I mean? Worse when you introduce yourself to someone that knows you. Like, who remembers you.
Bro,
like,
I used to flip, man. That happens to me all the time.
Bro, I was like, yeah, hi, I'm the block. Yeah, I met you. Oh, shit. My bad, son.
No, the worst for me is, like, because back in the day, I used to hustle, like, all over this area.
Yeah.
So I'll be, like, out with family. And you kind of get the random, like, ex-customer that's like, hey, and you're just like, don't remember your name, I just remember your order. You know? Like, what's up, man? I'm like, I really don't want to be having this conversation in front of my family. It's
like
old life, new life.
It's like, yeah, what up, half ounce? Okay.
Someone's not even that. Someone's like, yo, what up, 8-bean?
8-bean, oh no, 8-bean.
Yo, double stacks.
Double stacks, oh no. What up? Little 5-piece.
Yeah.
5-piece.
Smokey.
Oh shit. Deuce. Deuce Edge. The smokers know what we're talking about right now. Oh man. It is what it is though. It is what it is. Oh man.
Classic times.
Showing you. Man, it was madness. It was such madness.
But yeah, it's fucked when you don't. So you recognize the person, you feel like you're supposed to.
Yep.
Know them.
Yep.
And you feel like the biggest dick because you don't, they know your name and you don't even want to ask them theirs by this point. You're already by the time you're realizing that you should ask them their name, they're already halfway into telling you about the last 8 years of their life.
Yep.
And you're just like, obviously at some point you felt I was important enough to you to tell me this today.
Yeah.
So.
No, sometimes that comes from strangers, bro. Like strangers just walk up to me and I smile or some shit. I don't know. And they'll look at me and they'll just, oh, I could tell my life story to this guy. And they tell me some obscure shit.
Bro, sometimes my job puts me in, like, old age homes or legions.
Oh,
and, like,
buddy.
Some of the stories are pretty badass, especially the legions. But sometimes the old age homes, like, I'll be, like, waiting outside an elevator or some shit. And by the time I get down, I know whose fucking daughter-in-law has made it so that her son hasn't visited in 6 months, and they shipped her off here, and she hasn't seen her grandkids.
Oh.
And I'm just like,
wow.
Now I'm depressed for you, lady. You just ruined my damn day. Like,
I was just supposed to bring you some wine.
Yeah, I'm like, part of me wants to, like, you know, take you for tea or some shit. Like, what the fuck? You don't put this responsibility on me for? Why is it my responsibility? I don't need to know this. And then that goes through my head is like, fucking Happy Gilmore.
Okay.
The grandma in the old age home. You're in my world now, grandma.
Yeah. You
know?
Oh my goodness.
It's like, great people though, salt of the earth.
Oh, salt of the earth, he says. What a saying. Oh man, they're saying that the Caribbean has some sayings, some interesting sayings. There's one that comes to mind. Is like, we've been running this show since Wape Kill Philo.
Since what?
Exactly what I said for about 15, 25 years of my life. I kid you not. Like, it's since Wape Kill Philo. Basically, it means for a long time. Like, I've been waiting for a long time.
Since
but
Wapping killed Philip?
Wape kills Philip.
I don't even want to say that. I feel like I'm offending somebody by saying that.
Well, if you say it that way, it's kind of like not saying it right. But no, since Wape killed Philo.
Wappy killed Philo?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was like Wappy killed Philip.
That's what I thought it was.
Like, all right, who's Wappy? Why the fuck? What's his beef with Philip?
Bro, that's exactly what I thought. No, word for word.
Why is Wappy beefing with Philip, bro?
Exactly.
Nobody gonna say Philip's ass.
Like who? Why? Like, it sounds like a big dude. Like, he just.
You're looking at the history books for a Wappy versus Philip fight. You're like, yo, when did Wappy even fight Philip?
Exactly. Like, flipping back in time. Like,
checking the boxing stats and shit. Be like, yo, anybody named Philip ever die in the ring?
The tail of the tape. The tail of the tape.
Fucking Wappy over here just killing motherfuckers.
Oh, man.
Philip just taking it. Jeez.
That's great. Oh, man. What other ones do we got? Oh, man. This one always grossed me out as a kid. It's like,
oh, here we go.
Now make me spit on the floor and it dry before you get back from the store, yeah? Don't make me spit on the floor and have it dry before you get back from the store. You understand?
Don't make me spit on the floor and have it dry before you get back from the store?
Yes.
Why?
Why are you spitting on the floor? In your house!
No!
Don't do it!
Jesus. No!
Don't do it.
You know what my smart ass would have done as a kid, right?
Oh my gosh.
Watch it dry, bitch, and then walk out.
Yeah, in your house that might have flown. In my house that I would have flown.
Just looking like jazz flying out the door.
Yo. Land halfway to the store.
Now get back before it dries.
Exactly. I knew what risk I could run. Yo, I was hesitant to say F words, bro. Like any F word. Like the inhale for the F word. Not
fun.
Exactly. Nah, bro. Did that one time and it wasn't fun, the results.
Oh, bro, I had no filter growing up. In case you can't tell by who I am now.
I went to one of my friend's houses and I heard him tell off his dad. I was just like, okay. I didn't even think about trying it at my house because I could, even in my own fucking head, you know what I mean? Where I control the thoughts and everything, I was like still the lesser.
Don't get me wrong, bro. I was the same way because I came in from a house where my mom would definitely backhand the shit out.
Oh my goodness.
Like for saying half the shit that I wasn't one of those. I wasn't one of those houses where people like my buddy. We had a couple buddies in the States, and like they would do that. Fuck you, mom. My ass be like, yo, his ass about to get busted. She'd be like, oh, say his name, and I'm gonna tell your dad. I'm thinking, so that's what's happening. At least when you got a dad, and mom don't punch you in the teeth.
Oh man, wow, yeah. I'd like to agree with that, but we'll go on to the next. So what do you think about... You ain't never seen a door fly out the hinges, bro.
Yeah. Why not? Cupboard door.
Like, I'm talking like 40-pound fucking... No, not 40-pound. One of those... We'll talk about this off camera. Anyways, so what do you think needs to happen to the level of to the children's behavior nowadays? Like, how is it compared to our day as children?
Okay. Well, this is a very
loaded question.
Loaded question. Don't beat y'all kids.
I agree.
Because my mom whooped my ass, and I don't like her. So it don't work. That don't work.
You know, like, I kind of respect why my ass got whooped for the times it did. So, your situation was different. I'm just giving an insight. I'm giving insight from a different perspective.
But you gotta crack down when you have little shits for kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell people, like, if your kid treats because my kids got respect, man. Well, my 3-year-old's a little devil, but the other two got respect. And I've always said, if I catch your kid being a little shit to my kids, I'm not gonna touch your kid or hurt your kid. I'm just gonna find you, and I'm gonna grab you by the neck and say, I'm gonna beat you till you do something about your kid. Because there's little shits out there, man.
There are plenty.
And you gotta crack down on them. You gotta get them the fuck out of the house. I know I sound like an old fucking man here. But my neighborhood has tons of kids in it, and none of them play outside.
Next live is Friday. Yeah, our next live is on Friday. Our next scheduled live, anyways.
We gotta stop. We gotta stop putting every kid that we think is bad on some sort of drug, because that shit just fucks with their brains later on in life.
True.
Like they don't have something. They're just hyper.
They have to stop eating so much sugar. That's what they have.
No, not even that, man. Let kids be kids. Like, up until a certain age.
Kids being kids up until a certain point, I agree with. Kids being chalked up in sugar, and over acting is like that's what part of the problem is. It's like, I'm not saying like they shouldn't get to have candies or sweets or stuff like that. I'm just saying, like, during the school times, like, for example, I don't give her chocolate milk before she goes to school, because I know it's like you give her chocolate milk and her eyes just like you know what I mean? That's how her head just kicks in and she's just like
yeah, but isn't that good for before school?
No, because then she starts acting in ways that, like, she acts intolerable. Like, she just has more energy to add to her sass, to add to her attitude, to add to her energy. So it's like, I don't want to do that to the teacher. But one time the teacher did that to us. So then we did that to the teacher. The teacher appreciated why we don't do that. Exactly. So these are just some of the things, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm sure some of it, some of it's probably dietary. But, I mean, life was just different back when we were kids, man.
Yeah, the neighborhoods were safe enough for us to play in.
Were they really, though? The only difference is we know about all the fucked up shit now because we got a news feed in our hands.
Actually, you know what? I can't even say that, because the neighborhood I grew up in, two of the areas around the neighborhoods I grew up in were recently shut up.
Bro, we grew up in the era of Paul Bernardo in the city I live in. That is 20 minutes from here.
Yeah, and then he went to Scarborough.
He was a Scarborough rapist first.
Yeah.
And then he came here. But, like, so...
Well, we got rid of him.
That shit always happened. We
yeah.
just didn't know about it. It wasn't like when these girls would go missing, it wouldn't be everybody knew about it right away. You know what I mean? It would be whoever watched the news at 6 o'clock. Meanwhile, now people are just like, holy fuck. Like that Amber Alert shit with those 5 kids that were missing. And that dad.
Yeah.
Everybody knew about that shit 12 seconds after it was posted.
Yeah.
That's just, we just don't have that anymore. Or we didn't have that back then. We know about it now. Things are still exactly, if they're not, they're probably safer now. Because everybody has something in their hands that they can call for help.
Essentially.
Like, think about all the shit that we never found out about in the 80s and fucking 90s.
there's a whole lot of things that I probably don't really know about and care less to know about. But I do know a lot about history.
It's great to learn because knowledge is power.
Information combats ignorance. I know a lot of stuff. I'm sure you see the textbooks. Don't make me talk about the books, bro. I have hundreds of pounds of
Let's
books
see
in
them
this
books,
house.
homie.
Yo, listen, man.
I'm joking.
Okay.
Don't play with the books.
Okay, I got encyclopedias. I got textbooks. I got novels. I got picture books. I got, like, what are these things here? World books.
He's working on a good run right now. It's Stars and Clouds and Babies. It's a picture book. He just got to color it in.
Yeah. That book.
He finds it relaxing.
All right, appreciate it. All right, so Scissor saying he likes the show. He appreciates the topics that we bring up. I mean, we just trying to keep it real. You know what I mean? That's a whole part of Candid Conversations. It's not scripted. It's just whatever comes up. We got some people submitting some ideas. Actually, Lori submitted the idea about the first topic we had with the
song?
Hallucinogens.
Oh, the hallucinogens. Okay.
And the song. Yeah, she's just contributing, like, she's just contributing a lot to the show. Not gonna lie. So, yeah, as are you.
I was gonna say, I'm just sitting right here, Block, but okay.
Like, you see, I caught you. I heard the inhale. It's like, I see how that happens, though. I see how that happens. But, yeah, we at about the hour and 10-minute mark. 11 minutes, actually. I don't know how that looked like a 0.
Weed.
Yeah. Yep. Maybe I looked at it earlier. No, there's no excuse.
You literally just looked up at it now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's terrible.
It's that Canadian weed. It's actually good over here.
Get that good. Yes, the outdated world books. Yes.
What did he say?
The outdated world books.
Oh,
Like I have, yeah. Psychedelics in low dose form treating mental health disorders. Or mental disorders, yes. That's what it was. See, so I didn't even say it the right way.
We just talked about the topic completely improperly.
We did! Oh, no! Well, not entirely, though. Well, it was mental health, mental disorders. Yeah, it's
you kind of went at it very blunt in the way that you presented it to me.
Yeah. Well, we were smoking one. I figured it would be appropriate.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
You're going to have more people hating me than I could possibly imagine if your show is blocked.
Hey, you said I had too many people thinking you were a nice guy, so
yeah,
I'm just undoing that.
Fix that quickly.
Yeah, bro. What can I say? Jerk.
I work quick.
Oh, man. That's what she said.
Ooh, Block gets one in.
I got one in after you got like 18, so like, just chill.
That's what she said.
20. Oh, man. She goes, that's what I said. Oh, that's great. That is so great. Oh, man. Kick it for another 15.
Might as well roll a blunt then.
Yeah, why not? Oh, man. So, as we are here just discussing what's going on, I want to bring it back to the Niagara Music Awards, man. Like, I'm proud of the people who were there, who came out, who just, you know what I mean, represented their set, who they were, and you know what I mean. Came present to receive their award. Leroy Emanuel, yo, bro, and the LMT Connection. Jeez, bro. The man got the Lifetime Achievement Awards, but his set was just superb. Like, he played some, I want to say like funk, like some soul, some soul funk. I don't even know, man. It was just
I tuned into your little live that you had going on there for a bit.
Yeah.
It's a lot of old people.
There was actually a lot of age range.
Yeah.
I was sitting with I was sitting with the people.
Yeah.
Who helped put it together, kind of thing, like the
Okay.
investors and like
You're sitting with the money.
the VIPs, yeah. So,
Motherfucker just up here sitting with the money, Monday to Friday, talking about fuck the man, but on Sunday I'm gonna chill with him.
I never said fuck the man.
That's right, man. Me and the man are homies today. Tomorrow I'm gonna be yelling at your customer service reps, but today, motherfucker, we chilling. What corporation you say you work for again? Oh, fuck them.
That is so for real, though. Yo, but bro, I didn't even know what was going on. I didn't know what the deal was. They just said, yo, here. And I'm like, all right, I'm not going to question. Like, you know what I mean? And I saw VIP. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, because and there was people in the line in front of us when we were going, like, before we got our pictures taken. And, flipping, we told them to take the bag, right? And then there was someone in front of them. They told to take the bag, but they weren't allowed. The people in front of them didn't have a lanyard or anything, so they weren't allowed to take the bag. Only the people with the lanyards were allowed to take the bag. It was just like, oh shit, we got them in trouble.
I'm special.
You know what I mean? I was just like, what? All these, and their bag stepped up a bit. Still, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, they had a flipping Bentley out there. They had a...
Yeah, I saw those picture posters.
Yeah, man. It was flipping bonkers. Bentley and a Rolls Royce. Drop top. Phantom.
Nice.
I was just like... Why you gotta do this to a brother? Like...
Obviously, he's donated by some local company.
Coventry Limousines.
Yeah, see.
I just dropped your name. You should be hooking a brother up with some...
Limousines?
Discount service. What up, BK? Okay, so that's like the third person from my high school that popped in here. Yeah,
That's what she said.
Oh, Tiger. I can't even say what I just thought to say because it's inappropriate and I'm married. It's just not right. So we go.
You just said that southern as hell.
Didn't I know?
It's inappropriate and I'm married.
I'm married.
You sound southern as a motherfucker right there,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. It's what it is. We in the South, 905 South. You know what I mean? This is just what we do. We got...
You're right. Go to the sticks in Ohio and listen to how they talk.
Oh, man. I'm sure they slur. Like, on purpose.
Bro, you can't even, understand that.
Like, Boomhauer, man. I hear them, like...
My stepdad's uncle, bro, he was fucking hillbilly as shit.
Oh, jeez.
Like, shoot something in the front yard, and fucking you're gonna eat it.
No.
Yeah.
Ew, bro.
He taught me how to shoot a Magnum. Fucking pick off a cigarette pack from, 50 yards.
Cool.
Yeah.
Without blowing your shoulder out.
Yeah, bro. First bet I ever won was against my stepdad. He didn't think I could hit it. I hit it with one arm and fucking cocky as a motherfucker, too. And the cigarette pack flipped up in the air and he looked at me and he said, fuck off. Blew away a squirrel in a tree, too. Oh, the next day I woke up, my whole arm was sore as a motherfucker.
Of course.
But, yo, I was cocky as shit. He's just like, you can't hit it. I'm just like, boom! And you just see the cigarette pack.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Dead shot.
Fucking, when I went to, I forget where we were at, some carnival or some shit for my school. And they had, the shooting gallery range thing. And the bus driver was playing next to me for the school. And I was nailing the targets, perfectly, right? And this was right after Columbine and shit had happened, all these school shootings.
Okay.
He's like, so if I ever see you wear a trench coat to school, I better just keep driving. And I'm like, this motherfucker.
Oh, wow.
You just...
Now you know how I feel when people walk up to me and assume I have weed.
There's a big difference between assume you have weed and assume you're going to shoot up a motherfucking building, bro.
Hey, I didn't want to bring the cops into it.
Jesus motherfucking Christ, bro. Like what? Just because I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of life and I know how to shoot a gun? Okay, I get it.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Yeah, just answered his own question.
Well, I was like, fascinated with the shooting game too. Like the bus driver noticed. He's like, "You've been here a while." I'm like, I love it. I don't even like guns now. Well, I don't mind them. But
I have a paintball marker, but I haven't found anybody who's daring enough to go paintballing with yet.
I used to paintball all the time. Me and my buddies used to shoot each other with pellet guns too.
Yeah.
Pellet gun wars. Oh, so painful, but so worth it.
Yeah, no, I'm not about that. I only like pain to a certain degree. I wake up in pain, so I'm not trying to add to that
Shouts
shit.
to my homie Jeff, if you ever watch this live. I still remember shooting each other with pellet guns. You still remember the day that I shot one and almost hit you in the nuts and it went right through your pants?
Blah, blah.
Yeah, man, I fucking shot my buddy. Thought the James would stop it, right? He tried to shoot him in the balls, bro. It went through the pants. Got him in the leg. Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a dick move of me.
Are we looking at the pun?
I guess we can.
Okay, I'm done. Hold up.
What happened?
Ash fell on my drink, I guess.
Who's action over there?
I didn't know, except for me. Yeah, we figured that out, though. Booyah!
I used to do so much stupid shit when I was younger. Me, my buddy made a homemade fucking stun gun. And statute of limitations is definitely up on this. He fucking ended up like causing a little mini forest fire and shit.
Oh my gosh.
My first like, I want to say 2 weeks living in Ohio, there was this big subdivision that they were doing construction. And you know that black, like, shit that they stake in around the construction site? Like, it's like, almost like tarp.
Yeah.
But it's just like this tall.
Yeah.
I fucking set that on fire, bro, and I thought it was just gonna, like, because it just kind of melted, right? And I was a little pyro back when I was younger. Fucking set it on fire, bro, but it actually, like, caught and started spreading in both directions, man. Yeah, bro, I'm just like, fuck, I didn't know what to do, bro. I tried to put out each fire, and I'm just like, I wasn't trying, because it was melting plastic, basically. I'm like, fuck this, I just fucked off.
Yeah,
Fucking, I was gone for like 20 minutes, fucking next thing I know, I fucking hear fire trucks fucking roaring down, fucking going to the end of my street, and I'm just like,
oh man.
fucking next thing I know, people are talking about, yeah, the construction site caught on fire last night, bro. I caused fucking so much damage in fucking my years in Ohio.
Wow. Nah, bro. I was fixing shit. I was like, and some of that shit wasn't even in my business to fix.
Bro, the construction site that they had there was, during the day, obviously, it was a construction site. It was a subdivision they were putting up.
Yeah.
So it was fucking always full during the day. But at nighttime, there was so much shit for, like, us local punks to go fuck with.
Okay.
So we were literally partying in like apartments before they were fucking like you could have walls on them and shit.
Oh wow.
Like it was like our like hangout spot. We'd go there like 5:30, 6 o'clock at night. You knew it was empty.
Yeah.
Fucking they'd leave the fucking every now and then you'd get the day where some dumbass would leave a key in one of the tractors or something. Take you for a little cruise around the construction site.
Wow. Daring. That's all I have to say that is. I think like climbing my school roof when I was like, oh man, I must have been like 8, 10 when I first did that. That was it for me.
Bro, I did so much bad shit, bro.
That was like it for me.
When I was living down there, we had where I lived there was this long ass road because I was kind of like suburb country kind of cross, like kind of.
Yeah, okay.
There's a long ass fucking road to get to the CVS, which is the only place that you can really get fucking, you know. Shouts to y'all for selling me smokes when I was like 15. Fucking, but you go there get drinks and shit, right? Like a little grocery store almost is what they were. Little drugstore. Okay. But right across from them was a golf course.
Okay.
Now, I don't know anybody who knows anything about golf courses, but at the beginning of the day, they just throw the golf carts outside with the keys in them all, and they just kind of sit.
All right.
Well, on more than one occasion, I used the golf carts from the golf course to get my ass back home in that long ass country road, and then just ditched it in the woods for that.
Oh my goodness.
There was like a tunnel that went underneath because the golf course was on both sides of the road.
Yeah.
There was this tunnel that went underneath. And this one time, because we used to do like jackass shit too. Like, we'd go there like after like shit was kind of died down at like 9 o'clock at night.
Okay.
And get like 2 or 3 golf carts going and try to ram each other. And we were fucking bad, bro. We tipped a couple in like one of those underground things to the point where they got wedged like sideways. One was sideways and one was upside down.
Oh wow.
And we just kind of had to walk away from it. We were like, they're gonna come into that in a moment.
Oh no.
Like they were like wedged in there, bro. Yeah, it was bad.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's life. That's life. That's why we say keep your youth entertained. Keep them occupied.
Hey, I was entertained.
Keep them busy.
I was busy.
With productive, constructive things.
Although I did hang out at construction sites.
Of course, there's more loopholes than laws, ladies and gentlemen. That's just what it is. All right, we winding down. We got like 5 minutes left.
Here.
Oh, and the blunt just got to me. Oh, down. Oh.
It was dope though. Fuck, being a little fucking fella.
Like crossing the creek, maybe.
This guy's just thinking like, yo, my bad shit wasn't that bad. And see now, your family's gonna see me on here and be like, it wasn't so bad. He was a good little motherfucker. Because the shit I put my mom through, bro, like, I guess I understand why she drank. Like, I would too.
Wow.
I was bad, bro. I think I lived in the States for about a month and a half before my first arrest. And it just kind of became like a monthly occurrence after that.
That's it. There's no way I'd be able to have that much police interaction and still be... Like, I mean, I've had like 36 interactions over the last 5 years living out here.
Oh, fuck. No, I probably had that by the time I was like 6. Well, I got extradited from the States when I was 16, so... I was probably around there by the time I was 16, for sure.
Yeah, maybe exceeded it.
It was bad.
Yeah. I could imagine.
Bro, it got to the point where anything that happened in the entire area that I lived in, this little subdivision area, fucking, they would come to my house. Like, I'd come home from fucking school, innocent as a motherfucker, and the cops up front of my house because somebody got robbed. And I'm going, well, that's just some bullshit. Like, I know nothing about that. Meanwhile, I might have known a bit about it, but it wasn't me.
Dagger. Those are kind of so bad.
By the way, y'all, no snitching. You're gonna be about it, be about it. No snitching. Otherwise you deserve a 6'9" tattooed on your face.
Does that mean that's what he's doing in jail right now to keep his wife? Ew.
That's what she said.
That's so wrong.
Because she's 6'9" is so wrong.
Yes.
Snitching is so wrong.
It is.
Take the phone book. Don't be a bitch. You know how bad... You know how they... Fuck. So different out here, man. The cops are nice to you out here when they want you to talk, bro. They're all like, do you know anything? And I'm like, no. And they're like, oh, okay. Bro, in the States, they'll whoop the shit out you.
That's why I don't go to the States. Tell the gun on his shoes.
Like, here you can just be like, I don't know anything, and the cops, they have to leave you alone almost.
It's almost like as long as Trump is president, I have no business down there.
Yeah, I would say that's cool. There was probably an 8-year period where you would have been cool, though. I'd have gone when Obama was president.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, you think.
I had dual citizenship because I got extradited, but my mom still lived there, so I had dual. And I gave that shit up when Bush was president. Because I didn't want no goddamn connection to that warmongering piece of shit.
Yeah, he was quite the POS.
Fucking cocksnot.
CS.
George Bush is a cocksnot.
What's going on? Wow. Yeah, we just about to close it down, though. Like to thank Interp for his effervescent opinion.
Anytime.
Oh man, we got another episode of Hardline coming up this week that we finally have a theme song for. Bam, bam,
Yeah.
bam. So check that out. Yeah, yeah. And what else we got? That's on Friday. Check us out. Saturday is the Tyrell Effect. Sunday, no, sometime this week. Sometime this weekend. It's probably Tuesday. It's gonna be It's gonna be Tough Talks with Tilly and the Block. But yeah. Other than that, it is what it is, and it was what it was. Just be positive in whatever you does.
Peace out, motherfuckers and fatherfuckers.
Easy.